Hey guys, my name is Keith Gillespie. I am one of the co-founders of REI Automated. I have my own personal real estate investing business as well. I started back in 2016. I don't know how many houses I've bought and sold since then. I know that right now I have 22 or 23 projects on the board right now. We just sold one, so I think we're down to 22 this month. You know, we've scaled quite a bit from the beginning. It was just me and my wife in 2016. And now we just have a small team. We do have a lead manager. She also acts as our deal analyst. And we have an acquisition manager. We have a transaction coordinator, a project manager, and a dispo manager. So those are the folks that are on our team. You know, but in the beginning, like I said, it was kind of, we read Rich Dad, Poor Dad. We started a corporation the next month. I just got educated a little bit on real estate through time. My first deal was in 2016 when I was active duty in the Marine Corps. I was stationed in Quantico near Washington, D.C. Because of the nature of the Marine Corps, it's not a 9-to-5 job where you can, punch the clock in and punch the clock out. You have extraneous duties. You got to wake up early. You're bringing home work. You're bringing work home with you at night. I moved from Washington, D.C. to Hawaii in 2017. REI Automated was kind of birthed out of necessity, really, because when you're in the Marine Corps, the government owns you, right? They own you, they own your time. But where I was geographically located, it didn't make sense for me to do deals in the morning because I was already getting up around 4 o'clock in the morning. And in order for me to make an hour of sales calls, I had to wake up at 3. And I did that for a little over a year, but it wasn't sustainable. I'm kind of an ugly person at 3 in the morning, especially when I'm waking up 5-6 days a week at that time. So it wasn't sustainable, and I couldn't do it at night or in the evenings. I'd get off work around 5:30, 6 p.m. Well, 6 p.m. in Hawaii is 9 p.m. Pacific time, and it's midnight on the East Coast. And I don't know if you've ever tried calling somebody to buy their house during that time, but they ain't going to sell it to you. You're going to get cussed out. So there was no way that I was going to be buying these folks' houses before work or after work. And so the only thing that I could do was during work. And there's 1 hour during my lunch hour that I could do any work. Other than that, I wasn't allowed to have my phone on me at my job. And so that 1 hour needed to be as effective and as efficient as humanly possible. So because of that, just out of necessity, we started coding things, making it more efficient, having a hierarchy of leads, coding an insane amount of follow-up and automations and systems and processes. Everything was documented so that 1 hour of input was going to yield a full output, meaning like as if I were working a full 8-hour day. Because my end goal was to get out of the Marine Corps. My kids were growing up without a father because I'm all the time in all these different countries, and I was out more than I was home. And so the end goal for me was to get out of the Marine Corps. Well, for me to do that, I needed to supplement my income. I needed a full output. So now we've coded the majority of this. It's called REI Automated because the vast majority of all the tedious tasks, more than 90% of them, are all automated for you. Now I'm teaching other people how to do what I did using the tools that I had, and much better. Obviously, they've gotten a lot better the last 3-4 years. Another thing that I teach is how to raise private capital. Actually, I have a free course. It's called The Funding Formula. I've raised over $10 million of private capital. That's how I've scaled my business. That I fund all of my deals through my private money lenders. I don't use any of my own money to fund any of my deals. They're all funded by other folks. That way I can use my money. I can focus my money on marketing. And basically that's it. That allows me to scale my business, hire people, and all this other stuff. So anyway, I teach this to people. I teach them how to raise private capital using our Funding Formula course. If you want access to that for free, go ahead and click the link below. That's going to direct you into our Facebook group. Once you're inside that Facebook group, this is where we call it the REI Secrets Facebook group. Absolutely wonderful community, tons of awesome investors. Inside there on my intro video, I'm talking about how you'll get access to this funding formula. All you have to do is comment funding formula, I think, in the intro video or something like that. And then one of my team members will reach out, make sure that you get access to that for free. I think it's roughly like 50 videos. There's several hours of content through there. I give you the documents and everything, teach you how to raise the money, secure the money, and allocate that money towards your deals. So if this is something that's interesting to you, again, just click that button below and I'll see you on the inside.